My good friends, Gord here. Hey, I want to set the record straight. I want to get things off my cuff. I really do. This Toronto dispensary issue is misunderstood by a lot of people. I get you. If you don't agree with the dispensary model, if you don't agree with cannabis being sold at the street level and stuff like that, I can't change your mind. But what I can do is try to spell it out in a new and different way. You see, I want to take you all back to the Allard case. In the Allard case, it was determined by the courts that the current access as existed in MMPR program for patients was not adequate and was far underreaching in satisfying our Charter of Rights to our medicine. And they stated the LPs being limited, the sale on the streets being not allowed, the certain types of medicine not being allowed in concentrated form when in every other medication is concentrated because that's the right way to do it. So, the Allard case the courts set the new plane. The new plane of rights had to be met within 6 months by the government in changing the program. They killed the program. They said this program violates human rights. So, you have 6 months to do it. They knew they couldn't say you do it tomorrow, and even 6 months is really pushing a government entity to change a complete program to meet very specific spelled out rights. In the meantime, those rights of ours have been recognized by our courts. They're recognized. Our rights to unfettered access, our rights to a better regulated community. A better regulated community can't happen in a gray market. The government, the LPs and the government allowed this marketplace to open up of dispensaries because people are not being served. Patients much worse than me, not being served the strong medicines, the edibles, because they can't make them, they can't smoke because they're dying of cancer. There's so many reasons they need to be able to go to a storefront or send their agent to a storefront to get a variety of different products that help them in their lives. Who are we to stand in the way of those rights just because the government can't move immediately and solve the problem? They need 6 months to solve the problem. In the meantime, these stores opened up, realizing this is the solution. We should be standing and cheering. I hate fists. Cheering. Jazz hands. Hate that too. These store owners, these dispensary owners, these patient access center owners as heroes, standing up and saying, this is the model of the future. Start looking at it, government. Stop putting people in jail and start learning from them. Make this a Canadian movement. But remember, those of you who are against it, when you're against somebody finding a sophisticated and safe method of transacting the exchange of money and medicine, legal medicine, the people, and also remember the access to prescriptions was also limited. So The whole system has to change. So remember that. Those people are the ones with the rights, and they're exercising their rights. Who is anyone to stand in front? Of course, I use them to stand in front of them and say, don't. No, we don't want you to use storefronts. Oh, yeah, the LPs will catch up, in a couple of years. Oh, you only have 6 months to live. Well, see how when you really boil it down and get down to the people who are dying, this treats cancer so beautifully. It treats the problems of dying so beautifully. It treats so many things so beautifully. Who are we to stand in front of somebody and say, no, don't do it in the street. Don't do it in a storefront. Do it in the back alley somewhere because we don't want to see it. Shame on us if that's the way we're going to do it. That's why I'm going to continue to hammer this out until we have changes in legislation. And if I don't agree with those changes, then they ain't going to shut me up. Off the cuff. Maybe not so chillin', huh? Let's have one more token. We'll say goodbye. This is old Platinum Bubba Kush I found in my jar. Sure hoping on everything showing up tomorrow. So far, 2 out of 2 packages. 2 packages should deliver tomorrow. Finally have some medicine. I'm getting by. Good hippies always stash things in different places and then go, oh, where was that? And yeah, it all comes to you when you really need peace and cheers, love and harmony. And any of you that I argue with, I'm a passionate debater. Peace. It's all in peace.